a Data East Jurassic Park MPU board, and that chip's just laying there. I have a Simpsons C5 only chip on here, and C5 only because jumper J5 is in and J4 is out. And I like to test with the Simpsons because it exercises all the circuitry of the board. This board had some alkaline corrosion where the 470 microfarad 5-volt filter cap was. I have replaced that cap, abated the alkaline, and I will conformal coat that before it goes out the door. Replace that power header. The problem reported was that the Raptor pit coil had locked on. Now I have struggled through the less than optimal Data East schematics, and I see that the Raptor pit might also be called the left scoop, and that is multiplexed via the PPB board between left scoop and a set of flash lamps. And the drive transistor on the MPU is Q43, and that is solenoid 4. So if I go back over to Q43, I can see that somebody had been working on that before, and in fact it had caused quite a disaster there. The board works right now, so I don't know what else to do about it. By the way, this connector, see how it's burnt? I always take those connectors off if I have to get at some of these transistors. It's just as easy, and it provides enough working room. So anyway, let's check out this board and make sure that it is in fact working. I'm going to get into test. I can make each of the sounds come up.
Hey man, we're both underachievers.
So that was proving that the interface between this PIA and the sound selects was working correctly. Not a surprise there, the display is working correctly. Switch test, the Simpsons will show you all 64 switches. And there you have it. Let's test the lamps. And they're working correctly. I did change a fluorescent bulb out above, so I get a lot less, I don't know what you call it, ghosting or whatever on these displays. Flicker, I guess I should call it. I wish they'd made this test go a little faster. Flash lamps. Working correctly. All coil test now, so you'll see a green LED followed by the yellow on the left and the red LED. Solenoid 5 right here does not have a C-side coil or flasher attached, so there's nothing there. We are going through the not multiplexed solenoid circuits, and these are the special solenoids. You can activate those from the switches also. This is the flipper cabinet ground enable, which is provided by this big cube relay. Now, this is a later revision CPU board, and you can tell because it's got this, what is that, a 7407 there, and that's what eliminates or makes it a non-reflexive CPU board, as was done later on in the Data East game run. Now, I have also tested the, well, I tested the PPB board, thinking that maybe the solenoid 4, which is the same as solenoid 3, which is the auto launch, so that's a 50-volt coil, and it uses a transistor on the PPB board, but the Raptor pit, or left scoop does not use a transistor on the PPB board. So this CPU board is good to go now. I suspect that the alkaline corrosion here or the alkaline corrosion on the power supply at C1, 2, 3, or 7 may have been the problem. I'm gonna skip that part. She reboots and the lamp matrix comes alive. No coils locked on. Looks like it's good to go. Thank you so much for sending it.